Hey YouTube, it's me, Hyper Viper, here to talk about punk rock records again. Well, not necessarily punk rock records. Let's talk about my coronavirus quarantine purchases. Stuff I ordered, stuff I bought at the store when they opened up. Yeah, I went out, I know. But I'm back at work. Things are turning more normal slowly, so hope everybody out there is okay and everything's okay, and we're moving back to, I know it's surging and getting worse, but just keep wearing those masks and hopefully we'll get over it. So I'm gonna go through a few of the records that I bought, and here they are, starting with, oh boy, Fountains of Wayne. It's not necessarily punk, sort of power pop at moments, but kind of just rock. But this guy, one of the main guys, died. So this is very, I was like, oh my gosh, this coronavirus is real. Part of the Fountains of Wayne died. And then I was like, oh. I'm like, wait, I can get this on vinyl? Oh, so I did. I ordered it. This is one of some really great songs. One of my favorite songs is, what is it? Denise is a great song. Troubled Times. Oh my god, it's a beautiful song. I love it. Anyway, Utopia, Parkway, Fountains of Wayne. R.I.P. Adam Schlesinger. So this is another coronavirus. This is my first want list thing. I heard this and was like, whoa! This is the Lambrettas, Jet Beat Boys in the Jet Age. This is power pop ska, and this is great, awesome, really great, fast, and they do a cover of that song Poison Ivy, Poison Ivy, real ska, picked up, fast, fun, great record. This is like brand new with promo copy, like the sleeves hard, or hardly even bent. I ordered this on Discogs. This is another thing I got on Discogs. Shocks, I like them, from Berlin, Germany. I got this. The thing from Discogs said, this is from the drummer of Septic Death. Ooh. So, a member of Septic Death played this record too. He takes great care of his records, and he sent it to me. And also, no damage on the sleeve. This is, yeah, it was hardly even squished in his record collection. It was nice and thick. Had an extra inner sleeve. Okay, here's something else I bought from coronavirus. So I was like, you know what? I got that Utopia Parkway, and I was like, you know what I don't have on vinyl that I'd really like? Weezer's Blue Album. Oh, yeah. This is good. I just had to buy it. Got them from Amazon. And then this was discounted. It was only like $12. And it came like the next day. Along with this one, I got the same time, Pinkerton. This is a great one too. The Green Album for me pretty much ends Weezer's. They went real downhill. Have some good songs on albums, ups and downs, but I can't. Just like Out of Controller, which is a band from Halifax that have a song called I Gave Up on Weezer. I love that song. I gave up on Weezer too, but their stuff is, I wanted to have it. This is something else I bought. I saw this a long time ago when it came out. This is Riverboat Gamblers. This is a back B-sides and stuff from their first couple albums around that material. This is on special green cool vinyl. It has a cool cover. I wanted to have it, so I should have bought it at the time, but I didn't, and so then I bought it now. It's pretty good. Also, somebody borrowed this without asking from my collection, so I'm having to get stuff purchased again, and I got this, the Canadian version, which is I think what I had before, specials. I looked all through my collection, I went through and cataloged it to see how much stuff is worth, and this was not in there, and I looked for it a few times before that, but just to make sure it was not in there, so had to order it again. This, kind of embarrassing, but I wanted to have it. It's a good album. This also probably the end of their career for me. I didn't follow them after that. It was hard to follow them then. All my friends, same with some other band, Greed and but nobody liked them after they got all sold out. But this is still a pretty good album, and I didn't have it, and it's kind of expensive, so I ordered it from Europe, and it's like on 120 or whatever, the super thick vinyl, 20-year anniversary edition, and it's pretty good. I was happy. Something else I bought that somebody borrowed out of my collection. I know I used to have it, Against the Grain by Bad Religion. Had to replace it. Here it is. Good one too. This, I had a lot of their albums. I got it from the library and stuff. I didn't actually have anything on vinyl. The Faint, Dance Punk. Their first album. Actually, a few of their albums are pretty good, but I had everything on CD, but I didn't have any vinyl, so this is a double, capsule. It's their best of 99 to 215 choice cuts. So, I got this. It's cool. I bought that new at the store. You can still find that. This, I got my turntable worked on, and then the store was connected to this. They had a bunch of stuff that I went through, including the whatever. But this is Sex Crime from Portland, Oregon. Members of the Epoxies and the No Talents from France. Cool keyboards. Snotty, kind of like the Epoxies. This was, it was a lot cheaper than when it came out from the band. I bought this at a record store, and it was a lot cheaper, so I'm kind of glad I held out, but I don't know, I guess that's for them to. Then I ordered this because I didn't know it existed, like I said in one of my other videos that I just ordered it, and not as clean sounding and polished as their other album, but still pretty good. You can see where they're going with this. And I guess they're not from Germany, they're from like all over Europe. All three members live in different places. So whatever, the Toyotas are good. You can check them out. I have the 10-inch, which is probably the best. This was a blind buy I bought at that same record store that I got my turntable fixed out. I had no idea. This is literally $1, and it is great. This singer for the Derby Dolls from Germany, they do more English singing, and I just bought it because it was on Dirt Colt and it looked pretty cool, and I had no idea, and I thought maybe it was that European cool sound, and it was, and it's great. I don't know how to say that either. Hysteris. Okay. Moving on, also bought this. I had it on CD, Eyeliners. It was used at the store. Cool pickup. Got this. Blondie's first album. Used. I don't usually pay, I looked up and I paid under what these albums are worth, so that's kind of why I only buy stuff unless it's new or I usually only buy used albums, but I didn't have that. I don't actually have any Blondie, and that is my first Blondie, so I don't know if it's essential for my collection, but I saw it and I was like, hey, I wouldn't mind having that. This band, Portland, Oregon, Suicide Notes, 2 singers, kind of funky, rocky, pretty cool. That was new, and I didn't know that existed either. I bought it. It's pretty good. Got this. Lost a battle with a dog here. Desmond Decker. This is also cheap because of that, but this is on Trojan. So, that's cool. It's worth, but, I guess, I don't know. Who cares? I don't have any Desmond Decker, and I've been listening to a lot of ska lately. Hence, buying the specials again, and Lambrettas, and I got Too Much Pressure by the Selector, which I was waiting for forever, and then pulled out my other copy after my turntable was fixed, and it played perfectly. So now I have 2 copies. I may get rid of one. This band, I think it's from Australia. They're kind of a new Us Mutants. I bought one of their other albums used, and I really liked it, and I got this one new, and it's only okay. Kind of weird keyboard, a little erratic sounding at times. I think these guys are kind of young, but they're pretty good. But I wasn't 100% sold on that. About this, I'd never really heard these guys. Iron Cheek. Pop punk, gruff kind of pop punk, and I always assumed that they were hardcore because of their name. I don't know, but it's pretty good. So, and this is like an old school pop punk kind of record. This is from the 90s. How about this? It's pretty good though. This is like, you know, these are cheap. That's why I bought them. They were used, they were cheap, and I was like, I like pop punk, and I'm gonna listen to it. This, never really heard them either. Downtown Struts is 10-inch. This is pretty cool too. And I guess we're wrapping it up. This is into my Corona report. I had some other stuff, but this is all the good stuff that I bought. I showed some of the other things in some of my other videos. You'll have to dig and be like, okay. But I bought this. It came. The only thing I haven't received is I ordered some stuff from Bachelor Records in Austria, and that hasn't come yet. But this came. And that's it for me. Bye-bye for now. I'm Hyper.